I'm a reviewer. Let the reviews be joined. Hello once again everyone, your friend Dynaball here for yet another video review. And today we're going to look at the Deluxe class Reveal the Shield G2 Laser Optimus Prime, as he's been known to be called. A great little figure. I mean, I like this figure, though he does have his little quirks to him. As you can see, one quirk right off the bat here is, well, actually he's actually rolling a little bit. His wheels. I mean, the way the wheels sit on with his undercarriage, not letting the back wheels really roll all that well. As you can see, the back one on this side doesn't really want to roll. The other side, pretty much the same. Well, it still won't affect it. Let's fix that. You know, I probably got this little fixed up, but still it's the same little problem on this side. You know, it's you get the way the feet are sitting underneath the carriage kind of keeps it from, and of course I probably ain't got this all the way down like it should be, but still, you know, the back wheels just don't want to roll right. But that's not that big of a quirm. I mean, most people are going to have him displayed in his robot mode anyway. The other little thing I have about him is his windows. As you can see, he's got this base coat. I'm not sure how it's going to come across on cam. On the front, on his front windshields, and then he's got this different color type for the side, which mine's still pressed in. I apologize for that. It's not a big deal, but again, it's a little side note. But I'll show you here in a minute something that's going to fix that. But all in all, he's a nice looking little rig. Again, it's paying homage to the G2 version of him, of G2 Laser Rod Optimus Prime. Color scheme, he does have kind of weird. I don't really dig this that much either, but it's still nice. I mean, you got the black with the blue all the way up here, and you got the flames on the front of the hood, which is almost like the movie verse figures that's out now, the Bayverse. But still, all in all, still nice little figure. And he does have some add-ons now. There's like a battle tanker that you can add on to this kit or to this bot to make him bigger and give him a trailer and everything. But unfortunately, I don't have that just yet. I will. Again, that's something else I plan to get for this guy. But before we get into transforming him, I'm going to bring in something to compare him to, which is kind of an unfair size advantage, but here we have the actual G2 Laser Rod Optimus Prime. As you can see, the color wise, he does have kind of resemblance to it. You got the red and black for this Prime, where you got the red and black here in the way, but still kind of a distinct little disadvantage too. You got the same basic form for them. I mean, they're basically the same Peterbilt or type of truck. Just, you know, it's just kind of hard to compare them considering the size difference. But all in all, it's still a good, nice likeness compared to, you know, the original. But why don't we say we just transform him and show how he looks. And we'll move this one out of the way for now. And to transform him, you start off by, I always start with the feet. One way, go ahead and unpeg back here, and you'll want to pull this section or these apart, and you'll unpeg this here, which is his weapon. And just a quick to do on this, to convert the weapon, you take this piece here, you slide it back or flip it back, and you slide this panel down and over, and you know, pegs right up. And there's his sword. But we'll get into that. We'll set that aside and get to that rest of it in just a second. Next, you can pull these panels up. Basically, the gas tanks for the semi. You can flip this up just a bit to help give you some clearance. Bend this down. Like I said, I always go for the feet first. So if you have a different way, that's fine. Start right up here. You take these panels on both sides, you flip them down up here and right here, and also let's get the other side as well. What this does is it gives opens these up for the wheels where they'll go here in just a minute. You flip those down, and as for the wheels, you'll want to pull and roll and tilt them up, and then push them in to the thigh for these front wheels. Do the same here, and same with these back ones, which they can be a little stiff sometimes, which I'm trying to give me some clearance here to get these out of the way. Let's see, I'm trying to get this right. See if I'm pushing that one too hard. There we go. Okay. I'm actually turning it the wrong way. We'll do it right. Or is it? There we go. Like I said, these can be a little bit of a pain sometimes with this one. There we go. Now we got them. Next step is, like I started to do here, you pull this part down and flip it around, and that's his foot. We'll do the same on this side. And you can stand them. You can stand them up here. You take these panels, or excuse me, these panels. I'm sorry. Flip them down, basically the side of the doors. And there you got basically his arms. Then you take up here, and you split right here. Pull them apart. Pulling the arms out at the same time, and you bring it down. It straightens it out. And then as you flip, here's also another note. I'm not sure. Well, let me get before I get to this part, I want to go ahead and flip his head to try to show this off some more. Which the head is right here. You can put your finger in here. You push it up, and it pushes this panel up for his head. You flip it up, corkscrew it back, and there's his head. And if you can look here, I'm not sure how well it's going to come across here on the camera. Let's see if I can show it off better. Where's the map? Come here. Let's do it this way. I think I'm missing the... Did I not photo? Yes, I did. I'm sorry. That's what I'm doing. I missed this part. You also want to push those side windows in. I forgot. I'm sorry about that. When you push them in, you can swing this up. It'll probably... Actually, let me... Bear with me just a second. I can do it a little bit better this way with some better light. If you look in there, I'm not sure what, I apologize, I'm not sure how well it's going to come out on camera. If you see right there on those panels that you just flipped in, looks like a matrix of leadership in there. Again, I apologize, I don't know how well it's coming across on the camera, but that's still a little cool side feature there. You bring this panel up, take it down, or not peg it down, slide it down. And I didn't even show this, I don't know why I didn't think to. On the bottom of his head, or on the top of it when he's in truck mode, you have the rub symbol here, which I don't know how well it's going to work here, but there it goes. Of course, Prime's an Autobot. But let's flip the head back up, lock it into place, and we'll straighten them up. Flip these panels, pretty much stay on his forearms, stay flipped. Straighten out his arms a little bit here. There we go. And lastly, you want to flip these together and flip it up, and it's basically there. It looks kind of like a jetpack there as well. But there you have Transformers Deluxe Class Reveal the Shield Optimus Prime in his robot form. Not too bad in my book. I mean, really, it's not. He does have some little quirks here in robot mode as well, but nothing too major that his you know, his form doesn't count for. He does have, we'll go right to the head. Good, nice head sculpt. I do like the head sculpt. He does have like piping there in the head, which is a great little effect. The head is on a ball joint. You can turn it all the way around, up, down, you know, but the elbows or shoulders can turn around all the way. You got the elbow movement here, which isn't much, but it's still much. You got the hands on a little bit of a joint there. It can turn all the way around or turn to a degree. The hips do have a little bit of coverage for each joint. You can turn there at the peg hip there. You got a little bit of bend there in the knee, but can't bend all the way because of the wheels. The wheels, though, is a nice little trick to getting them up out of the way by, you know, basically sticking them in the leg when he's in robot form. And then the feet do have just that little bit of movement there for the basic part of the transformation. All in all, still pretty good. Those little quirks. You can put his whip in his hand, which he doesn't want to work with me for some reason. There we go. And it's not bad. I mean, it's really a not bad look for him at all. If you'll just give me just a second, we'll compare him to the original as well. Which, honestly, the original has a little bit easier of a transformation compared to this one. Of course, he is, you know, a lot bigger, and he's older, so he's got a more similar of a transformation. But here he is next to the original. We'll adjust the camera here. I mean, granted, it's a great big size difference, but still, it's just good representation. I mean, you got the same type of arms, almost the same type of chest unit and everything, but still pretty cool. Very nice. As we'll move him out of the way. As in my previous videos I've been doing, this video was just on the figure itself. I will do a part 2 to this, where I'll have added this sheet. Again, this is from Reprolabels.com. If you go there, you can find this sheet. Actually, find this sheet for only $4. And considering all it's going to add to your G2 or your Laser Prime here, I think it's worth it. You have just a few. I won't go into full detail where all these are going to go, but it's a nice little sheet. It's really a good price for $4. I mean, granted, you will pay $3 shipping for it, but if you get you some other labels with it, I mean, it's a good price for it. I mean, $3 is not bad for shipping at all, especially if you're getting like 3, 4, 5, whatever, how many sets of labels you're going to get. But that's going to be all for this review of Transformers Reveal the Shield G2 Laser Prime, as he's known. Please sure to check in the next few days for part 2 of this video, where he's going to be applied with Reprolabels. We'll take a look at how cool he looks with that. I will post a link to the Reprolabels website down below. I'll also post a link to my email address if you'd like to email me, ask me a question. I'll also post a link to my Twitter account where you can tweet me there. And as like always, if you like this video, please like it. If you'd like to want to share it, share it. If you want to comment on it, please comment on it below. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. It shows me how much appreciation you have for it. But on that note, this is going to be all for this video, and this is Dynamite saying thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.